Samantala, kasama naman ni Pangulong Duterte si dating Senador Bongbong Marcos sa kanyang pagbisita sa China. Nang ipakilala niya ito sa kanyang pagsasalita sa harap ng Filipino community, pabiro niyang sinabi na posibleng maging bagong vice-presidente ng bansa si Marcos kapag nanalo ito sa kanyang protesta.
Kung manalo siya sa protest niya, baka bago ang ating vice-presidente.
President Rodrigo Duterte has a clarification in earlier reports that there will be war games with China and Russia. He says no such thing is being planned. Rocky Ignacio has his report.
President Rodrigo Duterte has ruled out any military alliance with China. The president issued a statement during a press briefing in Beijing, China. According to the president, the Philippines will not join any actions that would fuel global violence.
There will be no military alliances entered into. There will be no military alliance is broken. What I'm just saying is that we are not interested in adding fuel to what is already a volatile world. And I said that there's no such thing as allowing the missiles there or missiles there. I would not allow it. And I have repeatedly said, anybody who wants to think about, we talked about Third World War, and even the conflict on a regional level, low intensity thing, it would not promote anything. I am not into that. And if you talk about America, Russia, vis-a-vis China, Great Britain, France, Iran, Pakistan, India, there's a conflict going on, it's getting hot. And if you think that if those nuclear bombs will explode at the same time, then we might not be able to board our last plane out of China.
So, last point.
Because it will just simply end the world.
President Duterte is in China for a 4-day state visit. The president thanked China for facilitating a bilateral talks about shared mutual issues and relevant to ensure regional peace and security.
Just to say that we would like to thank the People's Republic of China for allowing us to visit the country and to have a wide-ranging bilateral talks regarding shared mutual benefits and other issues that are of importance to the regional peace and security, particularly the Southeast Asia. We have identified broad outlines. There can be no specific agreements at this time, and we will be glad to engage them in every other way we can to enhance the peace of the region.
President Duterte and Chinese President Xi Jinping are expected to meet tomorrow. According to the president, they have agreed to discuss maritime security as well as the freedom of navigation in the South China Sea.
We just agreed that we would talk about the China Sea, one, and of course the maritime safety, another one. Those two are different altogether, different subject matters. 3, the freedom of navigation, to what point and where, that's another one. So, and of course the security of the region. We have read the outlines, I said the broader ones. We have reviewed it thoroughly, and during the bilaterals, there would be specific agreements arrived at. I am sure. As there would be disagreements also, which we cannot avoid, but we can maybe dispense it altogether and put it another day. Kung hindi tayo magkaintindihan.
The president also said that he will discuss in passing about the rights of affected fishermen in the contested areas.
I will mention it in passing. It's very important because it's livelihood. We will not talk hard on SWAT because that is contested. Insofar as on the side of those who believed in the International Court of Arbitration, we have won. But on the side of China, that is not a verdict that is acceptable to them. So in other words, the reality there now is that there is a contest and a conflict. And if you think that there will be an agreement where we give or take or go into a compromise, that has not been taken up even locally. And you would know because you are from there. There has not been any meeting between the Congress and the Executive Department and even the Supreme Court. Justice Carpio was been talking a lot about it.
The President has recognized the importance of sustaining good working relations with China. For PTV News, Rocky Ignacio, Beijing, China.
A hectic schedule awaits President Rodrigo Duterte on the third day of his state visit to China tomorrow. The president will be officially welcomed by China's top leaders, led by President Xi Jinping, tomorrow morning at the Great Hall of the People. A bilateral meeting follows the official welcoming ceremony. In the afternoon, he is scheduled to meet with the Chinese Premier Li Keqiang, after which he will speak before the Philippines-China Trade and Investment Forum. He will also meet with Chairman Zhang Dejiang of the Standing Committee of the National People's Congress. The Filipino leader will be honored with a state banquet. The President's Day will end with a meet and greet between members of the Philippines-China business delegation at the Grand Hotel, Beijing.